Carmelo, even though Orlando has lost 9 straight, what's the kind of the attitude or temperament that you guys want to take into this game?
We lost 2 in a row, so that would be our mindset. We have an opportunity to go in there and try to get a win, a road win at that, and not focus so much on Orlando, but focus on what we have to focus on in ourselves and winning the basketball game.
Having 2 days to be here and kind of take stock, what have you all noticed as maybe some of the most important things for you all to do better or do at a higher level?
Well, I mean, we utilize these 2 days to, get better. Anytime you have a couple days in between games and you can get back on the court and tighten some things up and communicate and talk and, go through the things that we need to go through and fix. It's always good. It's always a positive effect to that. So now it's about turning that over into the games.
Have you in your career, obviously long career, been through a stretch like this where the team just isn't playing at the level as expected?
You watched the last couple seasons? Well, yeah. Yeah, there was your answer.
Okay.
I haven't had the talent, in that regard. I haven't had the talent in defensive depth, but I mean, I've been in these situations, plenty of times to know that these situations, can start something. It can be a trickle-down effect, it can be a domino effect, or you can use it as a launching pad to, correct some things and, try to get a win, try to get a road win. It starts with one win, and if you can get that win on the road, it makes it a little bit more special because it's on the road and it's hard to win on the road.
Carmelo, a lot of people talk about the adjustments that you and Russell and Paul have to make to play with each other, but what kind of adjustments have to be made by a guy like Andre, who's in the offense with the guys like you?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit difficult for him as far as knowing where to be at on the court, playing off of us. I know he's used to playing with, with us and playing with Steven, but you have 2 new guys out there. You have to figure it out. We have to help him figure it out. But I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. The more we play together, the more we practice, the more we talk and communicate, the more we watch film, he'll get a better understanding of where he needs to be at on the court, where we think he's very effective at on the basketball court. It'll be beneficial to everybody.
How important is it for him to have a more comfort or a better understanding, considering how many minutes you guys play together? That starting lineup plays a real big bulk of the
Yeah, well, we need him. I mean, he's a big part of what's going to happen with this team, this team's success. So we definitely need him on the same page with all of us, and not just him, but everybody. We need everybody on the same page. And defensively right now, I think we're second or third in the league right now as far as the defense goes. We would have thought that the offense would be ahead of the defense due to the type of caliber players that we have on this team. But that just goes to show you that those things takes time, and you have to work at it. It don't just happen by stepping out there on the basketball court.
How do you get the most out of your offense when you have a guy, and this isn't to disparage Andre or anything, but he's not a great three-point shooter. He's not a guy who typically can go off the dribble and create his own shot. How do you get the most out of an offense when you have a guy like that?
You have to manipulate the game to put him in situations where he can be effective. Offensive rebound and hustle plays. Give him the confidence that a lot of times he does be wide open, and he has to take those shots. And the sacrifice is taking those shots when he's open. And if you pass up those open shots, it'll put us in a tougher position when you don't take those shots. So it's a fine line between having confidence in him, giving him that confidence, instilling that confidence in him, and then him just figuring it out, going to the glass, offensive rebound, and doing the little things that can really help this team out.
Carmelo, when you're missing some shots that you normally make, like pull-up jumpers, that kind of stuff, do you look at film? Do you look at your mechanics? What do you do when you're not?
I think it's more. Just more mechanics. Film. A lot of times you go back and look at the film, you're like, oh damn, I should have did that. Or I should have did this on that shot. But more times than none. It's the same shot. It's the same mechanics. Some days they go in, some days they don't. I think that's why we work on that. So.
What's led you guys? I mean, specifically, you mentioned the defense, but you guys have been so good in passing lanes. You're like top of the league in every deflection category, everything like that. What's made you guys so successful in that so far?
Well, we're a long team. You know, we're very aggressive on the defensive end, especially getting in those passing lanes. You know, Paul do a great job of spearheading that. Andre do a great job of spearheading that. I think as a group, as a team, we do a great job of sticking to our principles, things that we work on, and as a result, we get good results out of it.
Does it make things a lot easier for you? Because a guy like Paul, a guy like Andre, they get into passing lanes, but at the same time, they're not huge gamblers like they anticipate. Well,
yeah, so it almost helps me out to be a little safety, a little bit like a little deep safety. Knowing that those guys are in the passing lanes, I can have their back on the help. I know Steven is back there who can have all of our backs. So it gives those guys a little bit more confidence to take gambles, and still passing lanes, but be persistent in what we're doing on the defensive end.
You've had a few instances this year where you've taken a three, but you've had like a toe on the line or really close to it. Is that something you think about your footwork when it comes to that? When you've had a couple of instances where?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, there's no footwork that you can do on that. I think both of those instances, I think that San Antonio, it just happened in the spirit of the moment. You're not really, when you're behind the line, you're not really looking to see exactly where you're at. You just think that you're behind the line. I mean, I thought football was a game of inches, but that toe it could depend on the angle.
Yeah, I figure everybody in the league goes through it, but I just wanted to.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not something like that. It's just a moment thing. It's that close. Just show you how close it that line is, how close you can be. The difference maker in the 2 and the 3 is a couple centimeters.
You were just talking about being able to kind of be the free safety back there. Seems to me the way that you can block some shots and swipe, and it's very unique in the league. Is that something you've developed over time? Is that based off of watching film, or?
Yeah, it's just just being instinctive. Playing with my instincts. Watching film, knowing kind of when guys get ready to go up and take the layup, get ready to go take a shot. Timing, the timing on that is is key. So it's something that the more I've done it, the better timing I've gotten, and it's been effective for me.
Anybody else? Thanks, Mel.